Welcome back to Clydesdale Media, where we bring you the best from the world of CrossFit. Podcasts, news, special interest, health, fitness. If you like what you hear, hit that subscribe button. Hit the notifier so you're the first to know when we have new episodes. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Welcome back to the Clydesdale Media Podcast Roundtable, all that stuff. My name is Scott Switch. I'm the Clydesdale. We got Charlie Odie with us. We've got Kat Shear, and we've already got people in the chats. Stoked to talk to everybody today.
Hi, Bruce.
So, before we get into all this, got to thank our sponsor, C4 Energy Extend Cellucor. You see down here on the screen, 20% off with code Clydesdale. However, I'm going to share my screen real quick. They are running a 20% off site-wide deal. And what that means is that you get an additional 5% off. So 25% off site-wide right now at officialextend.com or cellucor.com. And I love these hydration sticks. I want to highlight them today. They come in 3 flavors: lemon lime, strawberry banana, and raspberry lemonade.
So these are kind of like the 4-letter hydration salty pack things that a lot of people use that come in weird spicy flavors, right? Are these
Correct.
Sort of similar to that?
Correct.
That is correct.
Got it. Okay, so no poblano banana flavors or anything, just normal hydration flavors, right? That are sort of refreshing.
Correct.
Got it. Okay.
And less salty. There is a saltiness to them, but they are not as salty as that other brand.
Yeah. Well, those other ones you have to I have to cut them in half. Like I've received them in the past and used them, and they are way too salty. So yeah, these are good.
Yeah, these are just right. And yeah, if you subscribe, you get a pretty good deal. Just know 25% off this week, site-wide if you use code Clydesdale at cellucor.com or officialextend.com. And with that, let's get into it, guys.
And I changed the background. See that?
Oh, you did? Nice.
I did.
Your background?
On the ball. No, it said something else. It says Roundtable now because that's what we're doing right now. It's a Roundtable.
Yeah. We do all the things.
Yeah.
Right.
So
tomato.
We always talk about our workouts, but one of us can't work out right now unless he's doing all upper body.
That is correct. But I should be. So I was going to say,
are you doing all upper body then or no?
Well, I should just do it anyway, because if you're just going to get it replaced, you might as well just burn it all the way out.
You want to I see what you mean.
Tear it all the way up. I may run a marathon.
Good choice.
You know how we do things. Do a couple comps.
That's a good thing to do.
So fill the listeners in. You met with the doctors. If we don't want to share, let me know. You don't want to share. I don't want to cause any HIPAA violation.
No, I met with the doctors, and I appear to have not only a torn hip labrum, but also some bone spurs and fragments, and then some underlying things that he believes are there that would lean him towards just cleaning it out and get it a full replacement. So
wow,
seems the direction that we are going.
That sounds really drastic for someone of your age. What did he say? What did he say about how long those hips last?
Those with the newer ones last 20 to 30 years, depending on what you're doing with them. So
okay, so you're looking at like 10 to 15 then for you, probably?
Yeah, probably. He said if I got it repaired, I would need one in like 5 years.
Yeah, so you'll need like 4 more in your lifetime, right?
Yep, pretty much.
Okay.
So we'll get the first one out of the way, and then we'll keep moving after that. I'll be the
is
$6 million man.
is it just one hip,
Yeah.
Charlie?
It is just one hip.
The other hip's great.
The other hip has the hernia in it, but that's fine.
Oh, jeez.
We'll worry about that on another podcast.
Charlie, you are a hot mess.
He's been playing with that hernia for like 5 years, so he's used
Can
to
we
that.
not use that term? What do you mean? Like popping it back in and out? Like
That's
what?
right.
Pretty
Playing
much.
with it.
Here. You know, everybody can't play on their phones all day. You gotta
Play with your hernia.
play with your hernia.
Jeez. It's quite
You
the
know,
visual.
does a
Thank you.
clean, pops it back in.
Pops it back in. That's when you know your clean is close, when you pop your hernia back in.
Oh my God.
Some people go with lift your shirt.
We've officially
got
gotten
it.
into a weird area here.
I pop my hernia back in. We're good.
Scott, can we talk about your workouts, please? I'm uncomfortable.
Well, I did
Speaking of
7
popping your
a.m.
hips.
True.
7 a.m. Gosh, it's hard to get used to that morning workout again. I used to do it all the time, but I have really grown accustomed to sleeping right up until my work time, working from home. But this morning we did 9 15-minute AMRAP of 9 box overs. 9 box overs, 12 dumbbell snatches alternating, and 15. Why can't I think today? I tried to forget it.
Put it out of your mind. Do you
Yeah.
know, I do
Really
that all the
important.
time. I will coach a class, I'll coach 6 classes in a row, the same workout. And the next morning, someone will come in and be like, what did you do yesterday? And I have no fucking idea what we did. Nothing. It's like, as soon as it's in, it's out. Too
Doing
much
it at
going
7
on.
a.m., it feels like it's already gone. Like
Right.
it already
It
happened.
was yesterday.
Wall balls. That's why I tried to forget it. So just because of my back, I was not doing a lot of wall balls for a while.
Okay.
And I've slowly crept them in, but my timing sucks on the wall balls. I just don't have the groove yet. And so like
Explain
stringing
that.
them is really hard for me.
Like catching them on the way down, timing wise.
Right.
Got it.
Because when I hurt my back, if anything kind of pulling me forward was
Mhm.
bad on my back, and I would catch the ball and not, as I fatigued, it would be bad. So yeah, I'm just leaking back in. Super late ball. I
Just get
started
the
with
rhythm.
thrusters with the ball, trying to get just back into the rhythm, but the timing I just don't have right. I'm not dropping at the right speed. Something. Got to figure it out.
My foot. I just slammed my foot on my chair, and I have bare feet. That really hurt. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Sorry.
Man.
I'm a mess.
But I'm feeling a little nicked up this week.
Yeah.
A little tendonitis in the elbow, stuff like that. So just trying to get through the week. And maybe the rest of the week just move a little bit and get back at it with higher intensity as that kind of heals up.
Okay.
Well,
I have nothing. I have nothing to report because I haven't worked out in 2 days. So my life's been crazy. I've been doing a lot of things.
You could always go do some handstand push-ups right now.
I don't even know if I have those in me. I hear that those are happening on Friday. So I have to save myself.
Friday. Save yourself.
Amy texted me and she said we're doing handstand push-ups on Friday at Shred.
Yeah. So Kat is making the trek across Pennsylvania to the great state of Ohio this Friday.
And it's not going to snow, right?
Still no snow in our forecast.
Okay. There was snow in my forecast, and that has since changed. So that's good. Can't snow.
Yeah.
I
It's
really
actually
don't want to drive
warmed
in
up
snow.
a tad today. Still not great, but
it's raining like crazy here, as you can tell, because I have the artificial light and no natural light from my window because it is gloomy Gus out there. Super rainy and gross.
Yeah.
So a big shadow on my face.
Don't worry, there's only 90 of them on Friday. Just so you know.
Oh, sweet. Really?
Yeah.
Is it a partner workout?
Maybe.
90 is a lot. What else is there? Tell me.
Running.
Shut up, really?
40, 30, 20 handstand push-ups, but then run 1,000, 40, run 800, 30, run 400, 20.
Ooh, I might not make it in time for that. I might decide to leave at noon. I'll see you guys on Saturday. I mean, I'll do the handstand push-ups. I'm not running. No way.
I'll get on a rower or a bike.
Okay, there you go. I'll do the same. Scott and we'll do that in solidarity, my friend. I will row or bike with you. I can't let you do that by yourself.
Yeah, please don't. I would be so lonely.
Yeah.
So nobody wants to run except for Amy.
Those handstand push-ups are going to be no joke, though. You said 40, 30, 20, 10?
No 10, just 20.
40, 30,
40,
20.
30, 20. Yep.
Wow. Those first two sets are going to be doozies.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that'll be like a strict press for me or something like that.
Yeah.
How dare you, Bruce?
The great state of Ohio.
So we had a competition this last weekend.
We did?
We did.
Oh, there was one. Sorry, I thought you meant like we were in one.
I know you guys are avoiding this conversation.
Dubai.
It's okay that I understand.
Right.
If no one
We're big losers.
When this much greatness is exuding into the podcast as the greatest picker in the history of fantasy CrossFit.
But it's like a tree.
But anyway,
if no one watched it, did it really happen?
So did you guys watch any of it?
I did. Yeah. I watched a little bit of it. I watched mostly like Sevon's wrap-up shows, to be honest.
Yeah. So I watched a lot of it. The coverage was bad at first. It got better as the weekend went on. I thought it was a good competition. Some of the stuff didn't make a lot of sense at times. But after I watched Sevon's wrap up and Brian explained that things just kind of happen last minute.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know if I've ever been to a competition where that's happened.
I mean, well, it's good to know, right? That's not uncommon, right? At least because other competitions, it probably does happen and no one talks about it. So I like the transparency there. It made me feel a little bit better about myself and other comps that I've been involved in, right?
Yeah, but I think like ordering 15 ski ergs and getting 15 rowers instead.
That happened at Legends last year. Last year at Legends in California, they were supposed to do like a salt run or a run, and they had to do 2 rowing events because there was an equipment mishap, right? I guess it happens. I mean, I've been at competitions before where we were supposed to get, a 10-lane rig and Rogue only delivered a 7-lane rig, or we were supposed to get wall ball targets and we didn't, and we have to figure stuff out. Ordering equipment for competitions is stressful, and it almost never is perfect unless you're Rogue or the games. And even then, it might not be perfect.
And then the yokes didn't fit in the lane.
Well, yeah, the lane thing I didn't quite understand, like the different widths of lanes. That was a little odd.
So I don't know if we can count you as a win. We got shenanigans happening.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. Things are under protest.
I think Amy got screwed.
Amy actually had 2 athletes drop out. So she was the exact opposite of my team. She ended up with 1,745 points and lost Valentina Rangel and Con Porter midway through.
On the last day, yeah.
And so they got 0 points. Second to last was Charlie with 2,685 points. Second place overall was Kat with 3,055 points.
Whoa, sweet.
And
did you get like 8,000
finished
points?
in first, 3,515.
Okay.
What scoring system was this?
Total
well,
points.
when you pick the podium, like I said, I was going to do.
This the newfangled scoring or 2017 scoring?
Listen, like I thought I was gonna win by 1,000.
I did too. Yeah, I was surprised that.
But then, like your women all finished in the top 10.
Yeah, and I
It's just
picked the
mine finished top 3.
winning male too.
Correct.
Fabian.
So you didn't do that bad.
No.
Lazar, whatever happened to him on the stair climb really
Affected
kind of
him.
hurt your team.
Yeah.
But yeah. So if you haven't heard or haven't seen my Instagram, I
was gonna
predicted
say,
last week.
You didn't make me a reel. I got second place. No reels
I
for
didn't-
me.
I didn't get a reel last week
Dang.
Listen,
We need to make Charlie a reel.
when I boat raced the
Listen.
field.
nobody has picked the entire podium
This is true. That was quite a
and called
feat.
their shot ahead of time.
You
Well,
did do that.
You didn't pick the men, so you did not pick the entire podium. The entire
Well, I
women's
had
podium.
all 3
Okay.
women on the podium, and I had all my men were in the top 10.
Yeah.
Were they in order of your picks?
We didn't pick first, second,
No.
third. We just picked people.
He picked his first pick.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
All I said was
Doesn't count.
that when I picked Karen Frey, that I was going to dominate the women's side, and I might even have the whole podium.
Yep. He did.
You did say
Matilda
that. I will give you that.
Garness. Did you know?
Garness,
Did you
yeah.
hear that? Garness. We've been mispronouncing it. I wanted to clear that up. Matilda Garness, and Emily Rolfe, and
Yeah.
Karen Frey.
Did she
Podium.
say that's what it was? Garness?
Yes.
Yeah, they were corrected in
Okay.
Dubai. Yeah.
Okay.
The floor announcer let Brian Friend know that that's the pronunciation. And then on the men's side, Kat did have the winner with Fabian Benito
That what it
Celis.
was?
Is that his name?
Yeah. He's a cutie.
Second place was Moritz Fiebig, and third place was Brent Fikowski.
Hmm.
And typical Brent Fikowski dropped the overhead lunge at the last minute
I saw that.
and fell like 2 spots.
Yep.
How many times has that man like lost a handstand, lost a dumbbell overhead with like 1 stride to go?
Mm-hmm.
Is it time to put him in that Cole Noah section of athletes yet?
I think so. I hate saying that. But I was going to ask you guys, what do you think about Yona? Do you think Yona's in that category now?
Yes. Not here for a long time. He's here for a good time.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's a changing of the guard. These old guys have to, they're gonna ride out sponsorship contracts as long as they can, as long as their ego will allow. Maybe.
Yeah, the other question I have coming out of this is Lazar. This is 2 straight competitions where he has not been able to really make it through 100%. Do we worry about that? Do we think, like, is he overtraining?
Is he at Mayhem?
He's a Mayhem athlete, but he's not there. He's in Serbia.
Who's this? We're talking Lazar.
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 Blazer.
Lazar. Yeah, I don't know if he's overtraining or not. I just think it's bad timing. I just think he needs to focus on. I wish he had just focused on the next season. Like, remember how the year he went to the games, or he qualified for the games, but didn't go to the games because he needed to work on things. Like, I think this off season might have been the off season for him. But I get it. It's attractive, to be able to have Tier throwing money at you and to do all these off season things. It's, it's earning potential and all that kind of stuff. So I kind of get it.
Yeah, and I think Dubai's so close to them, like it's not that big
was
of
kind
a
of a
travel
no-brainer.
for them, right?
Right. Yep. Good point.
But they're just kind of known for being a brutal competition. And man, that staircase took it out of him.
It really did. Did we ever find out why? Like, what happened?
I just heard that he was sick all night And
night
because
before.
the women lift took so long. So from day 1 to day 2, he was sick overnight. And if they wouldn't have taken so long, he probably would have withdrew. But the extra time the women took to lift gave him enough time to feel okay to get back on the floor.
But I guess what I was saying was, do we know what happened in the run or in the stair climb thing? Because that was the first event, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
And if you've seen everything, like he really wanted to push through because it was the first time his parents had seen him compete.
That sucks. I mean,
Good
that's
point.
cool, but that sucks.
And then he gets
Yeah.
beat by his brother.
Which is always fun.
In a surprising move. Sidebar. Does Cellucor or Extend make protein bars?
No.
I have not seen them.
Okay, I need to find a protein bar that doesn't make me sick to my stomach. I just scarfed one down before the show because I haven't eaten all day, and now I have like the worst belly pains ever. Just sharing that with everyone.
What kind was it?
Do you think I have a? Well, I don't want to say the brand, but
Why?
let's look at some of the ingredients. Ugh. Collagen and soy protein. That's probably why.
I don't know who that is.
I got to read labels, guys. I just bought 2 boxes of them because they're delicious. They taste like candy bars, but clearly not good for my belly.
Is it a former partner of ours?
No, it's called.
Okay.
Don't
I
do
got
it.
it at the vitamin shop.
Well, there's probably why.
Let me see who. Let me see who manufactures it. Yeah, Artisan Confections Company. It's called Fulfill. They're like little candy bars. Snacks.
They have little. Don't they have little like?
It's doing me dirty right now. Oh.
Pop-Tarts. I think they have a Pop-Tart, a protein Pop-Tart.
That brand has a protein Pop-Tart? I don't know. I would never eat a protein. I just eat a regular Pop-Tart if I wanted a Pop-Tart. Thank you. And I probably should just eat a regular candy bar if I want a candy bar. But like I said, I've been running around all day and I wanted something to eat, and that was at my fingertips. That's what happens, right, Scott? When you don't plan your meals and you don't have a plan for things, you just grab stuff and it's usually ends up backfiring.
No one told you to buy 2 boxes of something you never tried.
Cat never goes halfway in the pool.
You know I don't, right?
Head first,
go big or go home.
End.
Yes, that's me.
I bought every box in the store. You ever had them? Nope.
No, well, I did have one. I had one a couple weeks ago because I went to the vitamin shop to get a shaker bottle because I must buy like 10 shaker bottles a week there because I forget mine at home. And I go to mix my protein. I don't have a shaker bottle. So I run there, I spend like $8, get a shaker bottle, bring it back. And I was hungry. So they had them like single serving and I grabbed it. It was a hazelnut one because you know I love my hazelnut. And it was delicious. And so I ordered that box and another box, a different flavor. And it's the different flavor box that I picked up at the store. The hazelnut one's getting delivered. So it's these I've been eating that are making me sick. Perhaps the hazelnut ones do not affect me in that way. Because I don't recall feeling bad after eating the hazelnut one.
Well,
Fit Crunch is
remember
good.
we used to partner with Bear Bells.
Yes, those are delicious.
And I was driving back from Pennsylvania for Thanksgiving, and they had them at the gas station, and I lost my mind.
Really?
I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is so good." It was like $2.50.
Got it. Not bad. Everyone's talking about these Fit Crunch bars too, because you can get those at Costco, and they are very good. I will tell you that there's someone I know who eats those Fit Crunch religiously, and this person tried this and thought it was better. So, taste test.
Milk and cookies.
The Fit Crunch does my belly dirty.
Does it really? Yeah, I have to start looking at labels because I'm not sure what's doing it for me, but something's not. I have a dog here today. I don't know what
Jojo?
Yeah. Jojo Mama. And Eliana's.
The squirrel there, apparently.
Eliana's here too. Oh, what? A squirrel? Am I distracted?
No, not at all.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, Bruce,
Eat
I
meat.
I try to eat meat as much as I can, but as much protein as I'm supposed to be getting in a day, I just can't eat that much meat. And I
Yeah.
love meat.
I need to bring like an air fryer to the gym or something too, so I can like cook a fillet or something, because the chicken breast just isn't cutting it anymore.
An air
What?
fryer in the gym.
Well, yeah, to cook my steaks.
Can I have the whole place smell like steak,
I
Brussels
mean, why
sprouts?
not? It's better than CrossFit knee sleeves.
Oh, that's living.
Yeah.
You can stand your knee sleeves up.
Yes.
So, anything else going on this week, guys?
I don't think so.
Legends.
Legends. Oh, yeah.
And my trip to Ohio.
True. Did your athlete not do Legends this year, Kat?
My athlete did something to his meniscus on the last qualifying workout of Legends and did not qualify. So we are
Gotcha.
back to the drawing board.
There is an athlete going to Legends who is going to try to swing through Columbus
It's a deliver
and
king.
maybe do like come out and do a little workout to keep moving a little bit after the long drive. So either stop at one of our gyms here to just get a little workout in.
That would be what, on Thursday or Wednesday, tomorrow?
Actually probably Monday. She's thinking on the way back.
Oh, got it. On the way back. I was like, because it starts on Thursday, I think, right?
Yeah. Yeah. They're really cutting it close on the way down, and they got their hotel canceled on them a week before the competition.
Wow.
And so
How's
they
that
are
happen?
scrambling. I don't know. Like I'm talking to her through DMs and yeah. And it's a friend of everybody in the chat and all of that. It's Jamie.
Latimer.
Because she's driving down from Michigan. But yeah, so she's struggling and they're cutting it really close to get there in time on Thursday. So she's going to do it on the way back, was her hope.
Cool.
Which would be really cool.
Agreed. I know her.
So Bruce, how did you go through Columbus living in Florida, or did you live north at some point? Yeah, so I'm excited about that. Hopefully we can, as we're hanging out this weekend, we can catch a little bit of the Legends.
Yeah, for sure. That'll be fun.
I have to look to see how they're streaming that. I'm assuming a YouTube channel of some sort.
Yeah. I think they're having, they're definitely having like a broadcast too. I think Annie Sakamoto and somebody else.
Yeah, Annie Sakamoto and Sean Woodland are calling it. So yeah, they've got to be streaming it somewhere.
Bruce was in the Army.
Yep. Down in Fort Knox, Kentucky. Yeah. Well, I'm super stoked, Kat, that you're coming.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's gonna be fun.
And what the class is 5:30 on Friday. We are hoping to do a workout on Saturday afternoon.
Okay.
Film some of it. And go live with a podcast after the workout.
Okay.
And yeah, so look for that this weekend. We're going to try to catch up with Jamie and maybe some other athletes down at Legends, get their feedback as to how to, oh, that's so cool, Nick.
Very cool.
Yeah, I'm actually redoing my podcast center, and I bought a display case for all the cards, Nick, So it'll be right in there somewhere. Once I get that hung up.
Isn't she
Who do
so
we have
cute?
here?
This is Jojo. She's the cutest little baby. She hates to get picked up, don't you? Oh,
He's like, are we done here?
Yeah.
oh, she gives me good kisses. She's so cute. Okay, go down.
So I just one last thing. So I bought a stand for my laptop. It's like a pole that hooks to my desk and puts the laptop up into the air. Because right now it's sitting on a box and a book and stuff to get it elevated to like my head height.
Nice.
And I opened up the box and it's like 5,000 pieces.
Oh, jeez.
And I'm like, well,
There's a
gonna have
project
to read
for
the
you.
instructions on this one.
Listen, Kat's got nothing planned.
Right? Yeah, I could
Put
help.
her to work.
Put me to work.
Yeah.
It could be a Sunday
Well, I was
morning
hoping to have it all
activity.
by the time you got here. So if people came downstairs, you could see everything.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see everybody. Dogs, people, gyms. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, it's going to be a blast. With that, I think that's pretty much everything.
I would say so.
And with that, we will see you next time on the Clydesdale Media Roundtable.